PineAPPLe team, PineAPPLe, yes. Welcome to PineAPPLe TV, yes, this is life. Let's be kind. Let's slow it down. Let's make other people feel good after we make ourselves feeling great. Yes. And this right here is the quick queen for the win. Who wants you to win? And just, in this day and age, with the coronavirus affecting everyone's lives in this day and age, everybody's self-quarantining and sheltering in place, staying away from everyone, it's giving a lot of people a lot of unwanted time by themselves, right? It's giving a lot of people a lot of unwanted time that they don't want to be by themselves. So in these times that you've been thinking and been by yourself, what have you realized? And we're gonna throw it over here to the quick queen and see what have you been, if any realizations that you've had since the quarantine and the shelter in place has been recommended by the governments.
A realization for me is that this is actually the perfect time, even if it sucks.
Yeah.
It's only been a week. It's just been a week.
Yes, it has. It's 8 days.
Feels like a long time. And I am realizing that this is the perfect time to get better. I'm facing my insecurities. I'm facing my self-worth. There's these moments where I'm catching myself still looking for validation. And that's perfect because I get to look at that. I get to really see it and work through that. So I imagine myself getting better through this, right? And what that looks like. Yeah.
You say it's the perfect time. How would you explain or detail why it's the perfect time for you?
Because I have a lot of more time on my hands now. Right? We have been given the time that we've been asking for. How many of you guys have said, I wish I had more time, including myself? There's days where it goes by so fast and I'm thinking, if I could just have a few more hours. So that's why I'm saying it's a perfect time. And it's on my own time. As well.
Because it's crazy.
So yeah, what better time than right now?
Right.
Do everything that I've always wanted to do, really paying attention to the things. Like, for example, I'm really looking at ways to up-level my business. Mm-hmm. So it's perfect time for that right now.
It is.
Yeah.
While you're not doing your other job.
Yes, that job is on hold right now. So even more of a window. So I'm just constantly looking at how can this be an opportunity? And perfect time. There's no one gnawing at me, demanding my time for anything. It's just me, myself, and I. My self-love and my business.
Yeah, because what do they say? When tragedy strikes, opportunity arises.
Yes, I know sometimes it could be hard for people to see it that way.
Yeah.
But as for me, that's what I'm realizing.
That is very nice.
Yeah.
A realization, perfect time.
This is the time. This is the time, you guys.
Yeah. Have you noticed anything from other people? Have they been, freaking out?
Yes.
Ooh, give us an example. You don't have to name any names.
Yes. I've had people express to me that they don't know what to do with themselves.
All right. And you were just mentioning that a lot of people want time, and when they get the time, they don't know what to do. Yes,
it's too overwhelming. And that's what I'm talking about. I'm noticing the areas that I'm low in, or the insecurities are still creeping in. And so many of us, that could be all coming in at once. And we don't know what to do because we've been out of practice with how to process that pain.
Right. So
we're just oh my God, I'm looking at the biggest shadow, or a big giant mountain of rocks, and I don't know how to lessen that one by one. It just looks like too much.
Exactly. Because think about this, a lot of us had schedules. A lot of us had things planned.
Yes.
And then you wake up one day and boom, everything gets thrown out the window. There's no schedule and there's no plans because the government or whatever agencies are out there that are telling you, you can't do this, you can't do that, and all of a sudden you got nothing but free time. Maybe that's why people are freaking out. There's so many people have been going on this certain flow that they've been going through their entire lives, and it's never stopped, right? This is the first time that I've ever remembered in my life where everything is not stopped, but it slows down. It's almost Christmas Day every single day, where there's not so many cars on the road, there's not too many people out and about. It's every single day right now, and you just don't know what to do because your flow has been abruptly stopped or blocked, and perhaps that's why many people are freaking out. And when I ask, what have you guys realized? Because that would be, it should be a simple question for most of you out there. Like, what have you realized since this has happened? And hopefully you're starting to realize what a need instead of a want is.
Yes. Oh man, I said that this morning.
Right? Hopefully you're realizing that what really matters is right now and the people around you. You know, because if you take a good look at the people who are around you right now, perhaps those are the most important people in your lives. Because they always mention that when the shit hits the fan, who are you going to be holed up with? And if you look at the people around you right now, those are the people you're holed up with right now. That's if you're adhering to the rules of staying at home, not doing anything, self-quarantining, shelter in space, or whatever they're calling it. But those are the people that are around you right now. Those are the ones that really matter. So hopefully, in this time that seems like it's, how would I say it? Where it seems like it's a shit show for many, hopefully you're turning this tragedy or this slowdown into an advantage for yourself. Because this is where we actually grow. We don't grow when we're when we're racing all the times in our day. We're not growing when we're go, 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 go. It's when we slow down and we actually start to reflect. That's when the growth can actually sink in, seep in, and actually hit us and be like, oh, that's where the realizations come from, you know? And the reason I'm asking is because nothing in my life's really changed, you know?
It's gotten better.
It's actually gotten better.
And so, and see, and that's all perspective, and yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
With the whole quarantine, and, you know, just everything happening with the world, my life has already been simple, you know? And so it's never been extravagant. It's just been a consistent flow of self-care, self-love, taking care of and seeing the people that I care about, and just being kind to people. That's the flow. That's the flow. You know, we all make mistakes in many areas of our lives, you know, and I'm definitely one of them. But the flow still maintains. It still maintains. Bad times are good times. It's still good. It's still good. Because we still have a chance to do something with the time we have. You know? Whatever that fear is inside of you, whatever is holding you back, because it's that anxiety, it's that self-worth, or that cloud, you know, or a sheet that's like telling you, oh, you know what? You're not going to be able to do this. Oh, you know what? You're not going to be able to do that. And that's what that is some negative spirit around you that's telling you that. And that's the bad vibes. Those are the bad vibes. So if there's anything you can take away from this video today, it's knowing what your need and wants are. The people around you right now, those are the ones who matter. And whatever your mind is telling you and it's making you feel bad, those are negative vibes. And the way you get rid of that is expressing. You get rid of that by expressing, burning it out by exercise, and continuing to know that you can do this. Because this time, it'll pass. It'll pass. San Francisco, it's going to be there in a year. You know, Paris, it's going to be there in a year. You know, New York, it's going to still be there. Whatever it is that you're thinking that it's going to be gone, it'll be there when you finally grow to a point. Because it's not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. See, that is the thing. We're not going anywhere. And so hopefully, you practice your self-love, practice your self-care, and be kind to others. And this time will feel like it's gone in no time. Gone in no time. So anything you would like to add, Miss Quinn before we go? Last realizations that besides this is the perfect time, because it is. They always say the perfect time is now. There's no time than now. You know, everything we're looking forward to in the future, you know, is a saying that I always mention. You know, don't let tomorrow, next week, next month, ruin your today.
Yeah.
You know, don't let your past fuck up your vibes. You know? Anything?
The better I get, the better things will be.
All right?
Yeah. Anytime when I'm feeling anxious or worried about the future, worried about income, or worried about my relationship with some people that I would like for it to be or whatnot, that means I am worried. I'm thinking about the past or the future. So, like what you said, like being present.
Exactly.
And don't let that ruin your today, but don't let that ruin right now. So it's like my focus, the realization that I need to get better.
Exactly.
For anything else to get better, I need to get better. So if we focus on that, the result will be better.
Exactly. There's nothing more important than building yourself.
Yes.
You see, that's the reason why, one of the reasons that we all feel so inadequate, that we don't feel like enough, is because we spend way too much and invest way too much of our time doing things and building other people's dreams and companies and lives, and they don't really appreciate it as much as you're putting in that work. See, and that hurts. That hurts. See, nothing is more important or nothing more valuable than building you. And like today, she mentioned she was feeling a certain way or insecurities. I was feeling super off, super blasé. But you know where we normally go? Stretching.
Yep, self-love.
Stretching, self-care, self-love, Theragunning, Tiger Stick, just ironing out everything in the body so it can release the mind.
Yes.
So it can just shake out the bad vibes. So with that said, keep taking care of yourself, everyone. Don't let your tomorrow ruin your today. The perfect time is now. The people who are around you right now matter. And those are the ones who are in your foxhole. Because that time is right here. That is the time is right here.
Needs and wants. You mentioned
needs and wants.
Realizing your needs and wants. And
we're going to get through this.
yeah, we got to get better. You got to get better.
Exactly. Keep practicing kindness. Keep spreading your love, your laugh, and your good vibes. Stay magical, everyone. Mwah.